Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Vergil Ortiz beats the brakes off of Samuel Vargas. You know, this was a very excellent, entertaining fight from Vergil Ortiz. It was 100% one-sided. You know, he pretty much dominated the guy. And, you know, I think what I liked most about Vergil Ortiz in his performance was the fact that he was doing something that a lot of people didn't expect him to do, that a lot of people even overlooked. The fact that he was using angles on Samuel Vargas. That's, you know, reminiscent of like Vasil Lomachenko. And so, you know, I think it's funny that people aren't really looking at all those minor details. Samuel Vargas had a tough chin tonight. He was trying to hang in. Jack Reese made the perfect stoppage. You know, you needed to protect Samuel Vargas' health. The guy was literally taking a beating round after round after round. And, you know, you see Vergil Ortiz's power. You could hear the shots land on Vargas. It was absolutely brutal. The guy was getting beat down. And, you know, I like what I also saw from Vergil Ortiz, the fact that this guy was using his jab. It's a hard thudding jab. He was going to the body. He was mixing up his shots. I liked what I saw from Vergil Ortiz. Obviously, he did want to go a little longer to get some rounds in, to get the work in. Right now, you know, Vergil Ortiz has 16 fights, 16 knockouts. They call him the future of boxing, and they call him that for a reason. The guy had put on a really good display, and this is a battle-tested veteran. So, you know, I think it was a good tune-up fight for Vergil Ortiz, a good fight to come back after the COVID situation, the layoff, and to give the guy a little more work, you know, to keep him going, to make him better, have some tape, have some rounds under his belt, you know. I like the way his punches are being delivered with balance and momentum. I like the way that he's focused on everything he does, and, you know, his power is legit. This guy is a monster, and he really is a future of boxing, and he did all of this tonight without Robert Garcia in his corner, you know, who tested positive and then negative for the coronavirus and who was not in his corner. Vergil Ortiz, you got to think about it. Only 3 of his 15 fights before this only lasted 3 rounds or more. So think about it like this. You know, Samuel Vargas, it lasted more than that, and yet you saw Vergil Ortiz keep the same energy, the same jab, the same power, the same focus, the same tenacity throughout the fight. I think Vergil Ortiz is bound to be a superstar at one point, and he needs these type of fights to make him better. He needs guys to, you know, where the rounds last longer, where the fights last longer, where he's not getting guys out in the first, 1, 2, and 3 rounds. He needs longer fights. He needs guys that are durable. That helps improve his boxing abilities. And that's why I like Vergil Ortiz facing, battle-tested veterans. I want to see Vergil Ortiz face guys, that are highly ranked contenders at this point. I think he needs to be challenged right now because he completely dominated Samuel Vargas. I think at this point we need to see Vergil Ortiz against somebody that's willing to step up in a ring against him. I know a lot of PBC fighters probably won't be interested in facing a young lion like this. This guy is an absolute monster, and it's an exciting fight. The guy got the win tonight, so hopefully we'll see Vergil Ortiz back sooner rather than later. But once again, Unbiased as always, it's the IBFP.